Same clothes. No. No. Not same clothes really, just it's a house hoodie. I just had a weird thought, you know. Have you ever met yourself coming the other way in life? Oh, humble crier, not a chance. That's not Uncle Crier. That's not humble. Humble crier. NFG oi oi. No idea what that means. NFG, is that a football thing? Explain, Sen. NFG, whatever the fucking oi oi, I think it says. I was listening to somebody's podcast last night and I was reading some of the comments that people were making. And there were a comment on it of a guy who were being really mean but had a point. If you know what I mean. It was a good point, but he just didn't know. He didn't know how to convey it correctly and properly. So he just came off as a bit of a cock. But then it got me thinking, maybe that's himself coming the other way. Do you know what I mean? Because I think if you act in a certain way, the vast majority of your adult life, can't really say children's lives, but adults' life, eventually you end up meeting yourself coming the other way, like an amber gambler. Don't gamble on amber, because you will meet another amber gambler. That kind of idea. And I thought to myself, actually, yeah, that's quite possible. Because I can't stand the people I meet who are like me. So I have no idea what it must be like to meet me for the first time. But I do know I changed my mind a couple of years ago really, but I'm only ever going to be kind to people regardless. I might have a flippant word to say, or I might have an arsey word to say, but it will be used in accordance to my audience, let's say. Morning, Mick. It's the same thing, but I'm not live now. I'm on my iPad. I can't have it other way. Because I punched the screen in one of my little fucking childish rages once. Hang on. I don't think you can tell on the screen. It's like a big fucking fist print right in the middle. Childish. But, in my defence, I was playing Warzone and somebody were camping on me and I couldn't get anywhere near him. So, I think it's justified. It's hardly like the real thing. The real thing's scary. Well, I don't know what to do today. I've got a laptop coming and I've got to sit and wait for it. Put your deep, angry voice on. I don't know what any of that means, mate. Put your deep angry voice on the one you use on the NFG channel. NFG, big NFG. You got me, mate. Oh, woman, lady, man, fish, rock, tree, king, tampon, whatever you identify as. I don't know what that means. Put your deep angry voice on the one you use on the NFG channel. NFG channel. I have no idea what you're talking about. No. Oh, see, I've met myself coming to the way, haven't I? This is a prime example. Oh, okay. I don't know if I've been on that channel. No fucks given. Which one was it? See, you're talking cryptically, and that's how I talk. And now I know why people get frustrated with me, because I talk cryptically too. So stop speaking cryptically. Stop talking like me, because I don't understand me. I don't know, when did I go off on one? Did I go off on one? That's the beauty of having a shit short-term memory. I don't remember what any of what I said. No fucks given channel. I'll have to check this out on my phone. No fucks given, is that what it means?
This belief that somehow the government is some repository of...
Oh, we live in a fucking strange world where people think we have aliens and think that 600 people run the world. Stupid you have to be. Right, no fucks given, no. Why would you put that into? NFG. I've not been on that channel before, have I? Keeping it real, the one and only NFG. Oh mate, you're gonna have to remind me. I don't have a scary angry voice, I don't think. I'm not sure. Just be a bit more kinder with your explanation, be a bit more inclusive with your information, because I'm not quite sure. We know it's you, Paul. Oh, I'm assuming you think I'm more NFG. Let's have a look. No, mate, you can tell by video it's professional. I can't do shit like that. Let's listen.
Anxiety attack or a panic attack, what is the difference? I see a lot of misinformation about this across social media. And
are you sure that this is me?
What's the quickest and most effective way to bring it back down again? I'm Dr. Julie, I'm a clinical psychologist, and I'll talk you through it. So let's start with that first question. What's the difference between an anxiety attack and a panic attack? Now, an anxiety attack is a term that's being used more and more online and on social
Oh dear.
press, feeling dizzy or lightheaded or like face, but it could also be internal. By that I mean...
Oh dear, mate. Beast of Carlisle.
Good evening, you beautiful people. How we diddling? I hope you're well.
That's not me!
My reply to Mr. Carlisle, you silly little deluded man that you are.
No, that's not me, dude. I'm a
Was
way
it
angrier
11-year-old
person
she
than this
was?
guy.
11-year-old, that's right, weren't it? What you got NFA'd for?
Yeah, but I
16
can see why you got angry. No, that's not me. I'd be doing far worse than just having a channel. That's why I don't have a channel. That's why I don't do things on a channel. I don't have a deep, angry voice, do I? I understand the point, though. I understand why that person would be an angry person if that's his subject matter. I pull back from it. I've seen too many, worked with too many victims to engage in that world. Especially when you can't be held responsible for your actions. If you know what I mean. I walked out of a job and I'm ashamed, and it still eats away at my soul every day. I walked out on a job that was caring for four young female teenagers who had been, well, they were in that position because of people like that. And I've read books, and I've read diaries, and I've read journals, and I've seen photos, and no. So I can't get involved in that too much. I get too overly emotionally connected, and that's not good for my mind. No, it's definitely not the same voice. It's not even the same person. For starters, I'm sure they were. That's more of a wet Yorkshire accent. Like, when I say wet, I mean it's not as, like Doncaster and Barnsley and what have you. They've got a little bit of a thee and a thou and in the way they speak. We don't technically really have that in West Yorkshire. I think it's because we spent more time in English lessons. And not down pit. So that's definitely not me, because that's not my accent. At least I don't think that's my accent. I don't know what I sound like. I hate the sound of my own voice. Even though I speak a lot, I don't actually hear what I'm saying. Again, that's like meeting yourself coming to the way, and I have a neighbour who's very similar to me, and I have to keep away from him because me and him are so similar. I have a lot more admiration for people who've had me in their lives now, because I don't know how they've done it. What's it? We're supposed to have a heat wave next week, aren't we? Morning, Tim. Cheers, buddy. Thank you. I don't know why I'm doing it. I haven't got a clue why I'm on live. I just don't know. I've thrown away the Apple desktop because it just will not play any game whatsoever unless it's solitaire. So I'm on my iPad now. But I can't have the screen facing forward because all my screen's smashed. So I have this one on. Can you tell what I play? I don't have a PS4 or a 5, by the way. But I do use that control. Right, so I can still go live on this one. Well, I'll do 10 minutes, that's it. I'm just learning. Humble crier. Oh, I'm reading the same messages. I had an angry voice on TikTok when I first came on. Oh, dear. It's because I didn't understand how it worked. I know, I've been on for 14 minutes. I'm looking at fucking time here. Is it only 9:07? 15 minutes, I think it's time to end. If you ain't got no to say, don't say it. That's what I say. And I ain't got out to say, so I'm not going to say it other than see you later.